Alright everyone, so we've got some news and announcements for Raid Shadow Legends. So to start things off, let's head over to the in-game news posts, and we've actually got something new here at the top. It's Plarium's anniversary. So it turns out it's not the actual 1-year anniversary celebration for Raid Shadow Legends, the game itself, but rather it's the 11-year anniversary celebration for Plarium, the company. And if you take a look at this post, you'll see a bit more detailed information. Honestly, most of it's not really that important. It's stuff we already know. They highlight, of course, the 10x rates for Prince Kaimar. To celebrate our 11th anniversary, we're giving everyone some free gifts as well as a special chance to get Prince Kaimar. Just keep in mind that this special chance to get Prince Kaimar, it's just a regular 10x event, just like many of the 10x events that we've had before. So, you know, the chances of actually getting epics and legendaries are still the same as always. 8% for epics, 0.5% for legendaries, and that 6% pull rate of legendaries from sacred shards. So getting back to this actual post, though, you'll see that one of the important things is the free stuff. So they did actually send out some stuff to our mailboxes. Let's start with the gifts. Here's what we're giving out: 2 arena token refills, 1,000 energy, 1 day 100% XP boost, 2 rank 5 chickens, and 3 rank 4 chickens. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the rank 5 chickens and the energy, definitely the highlights of the freebies that we got, but any free stuff is absolutely awesome. Everything should be sent to your inbox, but they'll disappear if you don't collect them within 7 days. Really important. Don't forget, especially if you're in the bad habit like me of having a very cluttered mailbox. I know I need to go through and sort out gear and all that. It's just very time consuming, but this stuff that shows up here, you know, if you do have a cluttered mailbox, it will get stuck with the middle of your items regardless of the actual timers. So my suggestion is, you know, 100% do what I just did, is take the chickens right now, because there's no reason not to. They don't take up inventory space or any of that. And then, of course, make sure to not forget to use your energy and claim your experience boost and arena refill tokens before that 7-day timer expires. So going back to this, I think that's pretty much everything important. Boosted summons, Prince Kaimar, we really know about that. It's ancient and sacred shards. He's the only legendary that is featured. And this is an important note right here. If you do happen to summon a legendary champion, remember, if you do happen to summon a legendary champion, your chances of actually getting a legendary are not altered in any way from this event. They're still the same odds as always. Then you will have 10 times the chances of getting Prince Kaimar compared to any other champions. But you have to get really lucky and still summon a legendary anyway, and we all know how difficult that can be. So that's pretty much the highlights of this actual anniversary post. Now, an update on the actual tournaments here. This is something I talked about yesterday. We've never seen a, you know, banner like this commemorating any type of anniversary event. Now, obviously, we know now it's not the 1-year anniversary event for Raid Shadow Legends. It's the 11-year anniversary for Plarium, the company. But we didn't have anything like this even for the 1-year anniversary of Raid. So it was a little bit surprising to see that they celebrate the anniversary of Plarium in-game, but not the actual game itself. But to be honest, it's not really. These tournaments are just regular tournaments. I was a little bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping that they would be, you know, special tournaments like we've had for New Year's, and the events with champion training where you only need to get a few points. But going actually through here and taking a look at these tournaments, you'll see this champion chase, 4 days. The rewards pretty typical for a champion chase. Obviously, the tournaments that involve summoning always have rewards that look more enticing than the, you know, rewards that are not summoning, at least for the right side column here. Like, you'll see 2 legendary books, a 5-star chicken, an epic book, energy. You know, this is the kind of stuff that it would be pretty rare to see these kinds of rewards for a non-summoning related event. Just keep in mind that if you are going for these types of rewards, you have to summon your shards outside of a double rates event. So, unfortunately, you're not getting those boosted rates of epic and legendary champions. Let's see here what we got for the top. You know, pretty typical Relentless gear. At least it's a full set, a legendary book, but you're probably going to have to, you know, at the end of this 4-day period, probably going to have to whale pretty hard in order to get up to the top of those leaderboards. Global leaderboards as well, you're looking at 5 legendary books, but, you know, the competition, look at that, 37,000 points, almost 36,700 for first place, and the tournament just started. That's a lot of shards outside of a double rates event, so you know, I definitely don't think it's worth going too crazy for this. You know, maybe for the energy, if you can get it without, you know, summons, I don't know. I don't think it's really anything too special compared to the champion chases that we've had before. But the champion trading does have something very noteworthy about it that we actually have not seen in a very long time. I'm actually surprised they stopped doing this. They did it for a little while, and now it looks like they are making a comeback with it, at least for now, and that is offering champions themselves as tournament rewards. So you can see here the first place reward for this champion training tournament is a Skullcrusher, and there's also a champion reward for the global leaderboard of a Duchess Lilitu. Now keep in mind, there's only one person in the game who is going to end up getting this. So you are competing against the top whales in order to get this Duchess Lilitu. So, you know, for 99.999, I don't even know how many nines I need to add to that, a lot, percentage of people, this stuff is just completely all in our imagination. Don't even think about it. You know, they've done this before, but now they are doing it again. Now the question is it Whale Wars? Because what they've actually done is a lot of the times when they've done this in the past, they actually had the champion not in the training tournament rewards, but they've had it in the actual like champion chase rewards. So this would be like 100% Extreme Whale Wars, because quite simply, the more shards you pull, the more points you get. You rise to the top of the leaderboards to, you know, get the champions that they are putting in the rewards. But with the actual champion in the training tournament, is it still Whale Wars? The answer to that is it's still kind of yes, because technically, you know, you can obviously level up your champions, get experience without summoning shards, without paying money. But, you know, you're competing against a lot of people here. Look at this. I think there's 200 people in this actual bracket if you scroll down here. Yeah, it's a 200-person tournament bracket. And you can always spend gems to refill your energy. You can always buy chickens. So the people who spend are still obviously going to have the massive advantage when it comes to this tournament. And they are going to be the ones who will be able to rise to the top of the leaderboards. Now, obviously, if you have a lot of energy stored up, you might stand a chance, but just keep in mind, only 1 out of 200 people are going to actually end up getting the Skullcrusher right here. So the competition is probably going to be pretty fierce. Now, the other thing is, and this is the part that bothers me the most about this tournament, is are the people who are really going to be competing for first place really even going to need this Skullcrusher? I mean, if you're somebody who's going to be spending lots of gems and money, you know, refilling energy, buying chickens in order to get the points for these tournaments, you know, it's probably pretty likely that a lot of these people are already going to have a Skullcrusher. So in a sense, you know, the Skullcrushers are kind of going to waste in a way, and it's unfortunate that it's really like the people who need the Skullcrushers are not really going to have the best chance in order to get him. So, you know, I've seen like these little small raid movements of whales saying that they're not going to compete in this tournament to give people who don't have Skullcrusher, who might not be whales, a chance to actually get him, because he is a phenomenal champion, an absolute game changer, where they're actually going to be able to put him to use instead of the whales going for him, where they're probably just gonna, you know, use him as food, which is just tragic to think of, or a skill book, or something like that. So, you know, it's a little brutal because they've attached this legendary skill tome ×2 to the reward as well. So a lot of whales are just gonna go for the skill books, even if the Skullcrusher is just kind of like a little bonus thrown in there. But I thought it was a fun, interesting idea. I don't think it's gonna really work out. Whales are gonna whale anyway, but you know, they have made a comeback for now with actually offering champions in the tournament rewards. We'll have to see if they continue to do this over the future, or if this is just kind of a one-off thing, given how, you know, it's technically the 11-year anniversary celebration tournaments. I don't know. It's all weird with Plarium. I have no idea anymore. So now on the right side, the rewards here, a little bit underwhelming. I'm not going to lie, especially considering you need 19,000 points for this actual champion training tournament. And that is a lot of points. So 19,000 points of grinding to get a Void Shard, an epic skill book, 50 gems, a rare book, and 200,000 silver. I don't know about that. You know, these rewards really need to be they need to be bumped up at least 1 or 2 steps to really make these tournaments, you know, worth even thinking about. So anyway, that's kind of what we have going on there. I have a couple of little updates about some really hot topics that a lot of people have been asking about, and things that I've been reading in the comments a lot. And number 1 is ×2 shards. We've seen obviously a lot of 10x events lately. We've got this Prince Kaimar one that is going on right now. Something we have not seen a lot of is ×2 events. I believe it's been 2 months now. And people are wondering, do you know when the next times 2 event is? Unfortunately, I do not know exactly when the next times 2 event is. However, I could say that this is coming here from the Diamonds, that they are not going to pull a stealth move on us and put a times 2 event, while all this is going on right now. Obviously, that would be sneaky because people are probably pulling shards for the champion chase anyway, but 10x Prince Kaimar is the only summoning event that they have plans to do for this weekend. So, if you want to pull a couple of shards just to see if you're the chosen one, go for it. Shouldn't have to feel bad about missing out on that extra value of putting in a times 2 event with it as well. But I really hope that they mix in more of them. I mean, the amount of 10x events that we've had is absolutely crazy. But, I guess the whales are still spending if they're putting out the insane amount of them that they are. Now, the other update that people are asking about is Battle Pass. What's going on with that? And every time I hear about an update of the Battle Pass, it is unfortunately not good news. And as of right now, the current information that we know about the actual Battle Pass is that it is not coming out. It is not coming out in 2.0. So, let's see here. This is coming from the Diamond tier. This was posted a couple of days ago. Battle Pass Season 2 is not coming in 2.0. It's 100%. And this is just the current standing. I have no idea why it's taking so long. I don't know what the delays are for. My personal guess here is it's monetization related. They've got all these numbers and data on how much money they make from the game. And, with the information that they have with Battle Pass Season 1, because the actual champions, we've seen the game files, even though they're technically leaked, it seems like most of them are good to go and ready. So I'm guessing there's technical or monetization related reasons why they are actually delaying the Battle Pass itself. So, that's pretty much it. That's what we have going on right now. I'm hoping for more events and more fun stuff soon. Yeah, that's all we have for Raid Shadow Legends news and announcements. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. And if you did and you want more videos like this in the future, consider subscribing to the channel. Feel free to leave a quick like as well. It means more than you can imagine. So thank you so much to all of you guys who decide to do that. And more Raid Shadow Legends videos, guides, tutorials, and all that fun stuff should be popping up on the screen right about now. Feel free to check them out. But if not, until next time, take care, everyone. This is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.